Good morning. I will summarize and update our schedule for temporary rehabilitation of DOWASCO water systems. We'll start with Miro, Castaways Development and Cuba Road. The water was restored to Castaways Development and to Cuba Road via the use of a mobile generator for pumping of water, and this generator is presently being shared between these two communities. A new generator will be deployed to Cuba Road on December 15, in which will improve the supply of water to both communities. Colibi Street, Monrachet, the water was restored to the lower section of Colibi Street. Monrachet water supply is not restored yet and is being supplied via a water truck. A filtration plant is still operational at Colibi Street and supplies water to Colibi Street and Monrachet. Good Hope, Petit Soufrière, Mopo, Chanto, Dipa. These communities are supplied with water via water truck. Free collapsible bladders were installed. One generator will be deployed to Good Hope community for pumping of water this week. The procurement of two other generators for Petit Soufrière, Mopo is present in progress. And we expect the water to be fully restored by December 31st, 2017. Bellevue Chopin, the intake rehabilitation starts on November 24th, 2017. The procurement of the armored cables, splicing kits, and generators are in progress. The water supply is expected to be restored on December 31st, pending timely arrival of generators and armored cables. Girardel, Eggleston, Upper Castle Comfort, Pierce, Upper Kingsdale. The supply pipeline works are in progress. The armored cables was explained by the general manager of DOWASCO, Mr. Bernardo Etinoff, is expected to be arrived soon. Therefore, we are still working with the deadline to have the water restored by December 22nd. Wana, the water supply was restored on Saturday, November 11, 2017, and there is a generator full-time assigned for pumping of water to this community. Trafalgar, Shafford, Foncani, Coptol, the water service was restored to these communities, and we are still experiencing some challenge because the main intake located at Waterhaven, it's still not fully rehabilitated, and we are expecting the completion of the rehabilitation works for that intake and supply pipeline by December 20th, 2017. Benz and Sedemay, the water supply was restored on December 2nd, 2017. Peybush, Mopac, Thibault, Bonne, Dodan, Terplat, include Belmanier. The rehabilitation of the supply pipeline from the intake is in progress, and the completion is expected on or before January 5th, 2018. This project was affected by heavy rains during the week of December 4th, but we are expecting that the water will be soon restored. Westwood, for Hill, Marigot, Mr. Tinoff already gave a brief, and we expect next week that the water supply will be fully restored to these areas. Delicious, Boitica, the rehabilitation of the supply pipeline is completed, and we are expecting that the connection of the generator onto the existing Domlex line will be in progress next week. One generator will be assigned to this area for pumping of water, and we expect the water to be restored on December 20th, 2017. Soufrière, Scott's Head, Galleon, Savannah. We are already pumping water to the community of Soufrière. We have a generator full-time dedicated to this community. For the community of Galleon, Scott's Head, and Savannah, we are still trucking water, and we are expecting that the water supply will be fully restored by January 31st, 2018. Grambeit Pichelen Tet Morn, already some explanation was done and the challenge that we are having with this water system. A filtration plant was installed at Pichelen and is serving this community. A generator will be deployed to Tet Morn for pumping of water on or before December 22nd. Tobino, a generator will be deployed for pump of water, and so the water is expected to be restored on or before December 22nd. I will summarize the deployment of the 8 generators that were supplied, were donated by Electricians Without Border. We will have 1 generator will be deployed to Gomier, Galion, that is in Soufrière, the community of Soufrière, Scots Head, and Savannah. The 3rd or 4th generator will be deployed to the list. Cuba Road castaways as well will be benefited from this donation, and the community of Good Hope and Tet Morn. All the generators are being procured. At this point, I just would like to mention some of challenges in which may cause delays on the water supply delivery. Adverse weather conditions, site conditions that can be worsened due to the adverse weather conditions, and the delays in delivery of either cables, generators, pipes that may be beyond our control from our international suppliers and with some as well shipping arrangements. In areas where the water is fully restored, we may experience sometimes challenges such as temporary low water pressure and water shortage. And the reasons may be as follows. The rehabilitation of the water supply was done as immediate relief measures. As such, the water systems infrastructures are very vulnerable. Weather conditions, it may be heavy or just rainfall, which may cause high turbidity of the water, flood at our intake sites, blockage on the supply and distribution pipelines. And the leakage on the supply and distribution pipelines has been addressed by DOWASCO since the passage of Hurricane Maria. At this point, we will take any further question. Thank you.